Hi, thanks for watching. Well, I won't lie to you, things have gone better in terms of equipment, in terms of internet connection. Not many vids coming from me at the moment, guys, because the internet just won't upload them. Never mind, astrology is what it's all about, and there's some stuff coming up. It's quite an interesting week. It's very far from straightforward, to be honest with you. There are some changes, there are some glitches, but next Sunday the moon reaches half moon. That's next Sunday the 12th, and she also enters Virgo, and we got some kind of good things just ahead of Mother's Day there, you know, so that's not going to be too bad. Nothing's going to be too bad, nothing ever is really, but things are going to feel a bit weird, a bit wonky and wonderful as we go along. So really the big change that starts the week off is the moon enters Gemini. Now that is actually going to be on Sunday night 2039 or 2339, whether you're on the west side or the east side of the States and Canada, and 4:39 a.m. in UK on Monday the moon enters Gemini. The same day, right, we've got Mercury moving from Aries into Taurus. That makes things a lot more grounded, a lot more practical, a lot more down to earth. It's really quite a positive one, that. But it can, how can I put it? It can kind of. It can be difficult in terms of communication. Basically, I've forgotten what I was talking about. Yeah, basically, because when Mercury is in Aries, communication is fast paced and quite fiery, and that's the way it's actually been for a little while now. In Taurus, the communication slows down. So it's not like Mercury retrograde where communication goes weird and impossible and difficult. It's just that it slows down and it's going to feel a bit tricky if you're in the middle of communicating about something. So be aware of that. It's not a problem. I'm not trying to flag up any kind of problem. Not at all. It's just the way it would appear to be going on Monday. But we do have that Gemini moon, so it's sociable, it's cheerful, it's kind of, people are quick to think of witty things to say, and just, good ideas come up. Good time for study, intellectual pursuits, like-minded people as well. Kind of changeable though, kind of scattered, so that really is going to play into that feeling of communication slowing down. Then on Tuesday, right, Venus is going to square Saturn, which is retrograde. This is, it's not an easy one. There's a certain amount of sadness with this. It can make people feel isolated, it can bring up feelings of rejection. It can bring up feelings of hopelessness. It's fairly short-lived, but it's one of those days that just makes you question whether you even get out of bed. I'm thinking I might stay in bed that day, actually, looking at it. But there we go. It is under a Gemini moon, so, there's friendship about, and do something positive with your mind at that time. That's what I'd do. Channel, or, well, just anything you're thinking about. It's something positive, something where you can actually get a result out of it. So that is going to be important. Okay. And by the way, these things apply to whatever your star sign is. This is astro weather. It's what's going on in the heavens. Okay. So then we get to Wednesday, and we got excuse me, we've got a Cancer moon. It moves from Gemini into Cancer on Wednesday. That's 2:06 a.m. Pacific, 5:06 a.m. Eastern, 10:06 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. Moon in Cancer, so that just changes the general background flow and the way things flow, the way things feel. It's emotional, it's kind of touchy-feely, it's compassionate though at the same time. It's not a great time to be involved with large numbers of people, Not the best time to appear on a stage either, but, don't let astrology stop you doing anything. Just sort of be careful. Emotional difficulties can come up if you're kind of doing work on business. It can make it difficult to succeed in that sense. Okay. Also on Wednesday, right, Mercury is going to conjunct Uranus. It heightens the intuition, but it's not very practical. Okay, it's not great for getting cut and dried answers to things. It's not a brilliant day to try and bring a project to a conclusion or anything like that. Because intuition is high and that's great, but it's just so impractical that when the intuition brings you those brilliant ideas, if I was you, I'd write them down, think about them in context before you do anything. Okay, because it is very inspiring indeed, but the last thing we want to do is throw the practicalities up in the air, because we've all got to keep living, goodness me, have we not? Right, so, however, the same day, right, Venus then brings a fair bit of, No, it doesn't. I've gone on to the wrong thing. I do apologise. Okay, so on Thursday, the 9th of May 2019, I don't even know what month it is, see. Um, very briefly, Venus trines Jupiter, and that actually injects a lot of hope into life. Hang on to that, okay? Because the next thing then is, it doesn't take the hope away in any sense, but the same day we get Venus square Pluto, and that tends to kick up power struggles. So there might be something quite difficult come up in terms of groups of people and who's leading what and who's in charge of what. Could be a difficult one there, but there's hope there as well. It's just a mixed bag is Thursday. On Friday, the moon enters Leo 6:13 a.m. Pacific, 9:13 a.m. Eastern, 14:13 here in UK, 3:15 in the afternoon. Moon in Leo, then it's kind of more out there. It's kind of very sociable feeling around that as well. And that ought to allow things to cheer up a bit. People want to be noticed. People want to be appreciated. This is the time when we'll feel like going out and about again, being in the world again, after the kind of, just the strange feelings. I'm not saying bad things are going to happen. Strange feelings. Things could feel hopeless. Nothing is ever hopeless completely. Some things are hopeless as they are, and you've got to move on and find a new way of doing it. But hopelessness is more of a feeling than anything else. There's always a way. Don't forget that, guys, whatever you do. Okay, so we've done the Leo moon on Friday. On Saturday, the sun is going to trine Saturn. No, I wrote down something about that, and I can't remember what it is now. Dear me. No, I can't find it anywhere. There you go. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it's just harmony, basically. It's harmony. And, we're around Mother's Day by that time as well, aren't we? Different in UK, by the way. Mother's Day comes before Easter in UK, but it's coming up very soon in the States and Canada. I know that. Then on Sunday, a week from today, I'm doing this on Sunday the 5th. When we get to Sunday the 12th, we've got half moon. She is 50% full at 2:12 a.m. UK time. So that is actually, let me see, 18:12 the night on the Saturday night, Pacific. 21:12, there's a number if you like Rush. I was like that one. 21:12 East side, 2:12 a.m. Sunday here in UK. And the moon enters Virgo in UK also on Sunday, 9:21 a.m. Pacific, 12:21 p.m. Eastern, 17:21, 21 after 5 here in United Kingdom. And that brings us through the week. So it's a tricky one, to be quite honest, but it's really important to just keep it real. Try and keep yourself grounded as much as you can, particularly because we've got that situation with Taurus, what was it? Oh, dear me, I can't remember a thing for a minute. Mercury, yes, Mercury leaves Aries and enters Taurus. That is going to make things feel practical. That is going to make things feel down to earth. It's just, it all goes up in the air kind of midweek, but by Thursday, Friday, it's cheering up again. So, best thing for you to do is not cheer down in the first place. Keep it cheerful, okay? I'm slightly uncheerful, friends, because I put a lot into YouTube, and now I wouldn't say it's fallen completely flat, but I can't get anything to upload, and it's all kind of grainy footage, and it's just gone weird. It's gone, but it isn't over, right? And this is a big lesson for me, and I hope others will pick up from it. It isn't over. It's just kind of, you end up going forward in the last way you expected. No doubt good things are to come. Hey, have a great weekend, friends. Have a great week next week, and I hope I'll be back with another video if the internet hasn't blown up, which I'm sure it won't. Have a good one. Bye, guys.